just one second. So welcome everybody. My name is Carrie Amy.
Daniel Joshua.
And we have so many leaders on this call tonight. We're all from different states, different countries. We have people here from all over the world. We do have a huge community, and we are $1 Million Mindset. So all that means is we have a positive mindset, you guys, and we really understand what our worth is, right? So that's what we aim towards here. We do have millionaires within our team. We do have billionaires within our team. So, you know what they say, if you have a small circle or a circle of broke-minded friends, you need to change that, right? Either you have to find a new circle, or just make sure that you are seeking other ways, right? Because if you stay in that same mindset, that's where you're always going to be. So we partner with a company called IMNcrease, and what we do, we're going to go ahead and I'll let Daniel go over this.
All right. So one of the key things I think in life is do well by doing good. And that's one of the mantras that IMNcrease has. That is their vision. So it's a great vision that we see forth through day to day. So the two platforms and the two charities that we partner with is Consider the Language, the video that you saw, the Rescuing and Restoring Girls. Since 2011, they have rescued almost 100 women. And the crazy thing is, this is a crazy stat that I heard last week. So $150 billion a year profit, the business of human sex trafficking. It's crazy. It's a horrible statistic. And that's one of the great things about Consider the Lily, is that they're stopping that, and we are assisting that as well. Now, the other charity that we partnered with is Charity Vision. Now, Charity Vision is 600 plus restoration vision surgeries, restoring vision, restoring eyesight. We sponsor one-to-one visions with this partnering.
Go ahead, Daniel.
So there is no change without a challenge. There have been a lot of challenges these past couple months, and everybody has to understand that they have to be able to change and understand it. So you must be committed to yourself and your worth.
So that's really the only thing that we require is that you have $1 million mindset, or that you're willing to be coachable and teachable, right? Sometimes we don't know it ourselves, that we're in a mindset that's not the best for us, right? For example, if you're somebody that likes to, if somebody brings something negative, right? They have something negative to share with you. Are you someone that's just going to agree with them and or are you someone that's going to try to make it into a positive day, right? Sometimes we need those kinds of friends, and those are the kind of friends that you're going to have here. So we hear this often: I want to make $1 million, right? Or I'm only going to be doing this job temporarily, you know, just while I get my things together. A lot of the times people that say that, they end up working that same job, retiring from that job that they said they were just going to work temporarily. So what are you willing to actually do, right? We want to do a lot of things, but a plan without action is just that. It's always going to be a plan. You're never going to get out of that. So we actually take action, right? No more planning, just go and do it, right? We've got the template, we've got the blueprint, we've got the partnership with the best company that's out there in order to be able to do it. So what is it that we do? IMNcrease. There's two great ways for you to make money from home, from your vacation home, from wherever, right? We have people that are very, very young here and people that are retired here. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your time. Time is never an excuse. So we have two ways, and that is investing, right? And that word tends to throw people off because oftentimes people come into the space, they don't have a job, we don't have money, right? Been there. And let me just tell you, our community, there's people that have a full-time job, they absolutely love it, yet they're here still doing this because this pays them more than their job. We're talking about nurses, doctors, lawyers, teachers, financial advisors. And then we have people that have multiple jobs that are just trying to, you know, pay their bills and trying to seek some freedom. Then you have people that don't have a job and are trying to seek an opportunity. So whatever your story is, you fit in this community. The only thing you have to do is obviously plug in, right? What is it do you want to do? What's after this presentation, what excites you the most? The left side that we have here or the right side that we have here? We are passionate about both sides. The only thing is that we didn't have money coming into this business, right? It took us a little bit to reach a $20,000 a month. And when I'm talking about this, you guys, there's people in this business that are making $1 million a month. Oftentimes that scares people too, because it sounds Too good to be true, right? So tune in so that you can really know how it is, how that happens, and how quickly that can happen.
So one of the ways that we have to make money is called trading, right? HFX, regular Forex. Now, Forex is a $7 trillion a day industry. So we essentially do what the banks do. So say you put $1,000 into your bank account, and what the banks do, because you let them, they take those $1,000, they trade it in the foreign exchange market, and they're making thousands and millions of dollars off of people's money from their banks every single day, right? So we're essentially doing exactly what the banks do, and we're doing it the right way, and we're learning how to do it. So one of the ways is high frequency trading, which we're going to show you. And the great thing about our platform is we have over 140 educators that can teach you how to do this. All you have to do is hop on a call. They tell you whether to buy or whether to sell. You click a real quick button, and it's as easy as that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example of HFX, of high frequency trading, right? So the broker is the pocket option. And if you look on the screen, you'll see the red button, which is a sell, and you'll see the green button, which is a buy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a trade right now. It's a 30-second trade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sell. So essentially what happens if that blue little dot stays below that red line, we are going to profit $1,000 plus $800, so 80% of that. So essentially it just has to stay below the line. So we've got about 12 seconds left. And again, I'm not a master trader. I'm a master learner. I am hopping on these calls and learning from our 140
3
plus
seconds
educators
left.
that we
So
have.
this blue ball stays at 1 second.
Boom.
All right, so we cleared that trade.
Good, nice job. All right, so right there you saw on the bottom, $1,800, just like that. And the great thing about it is, again, we have over 140 educators for you to hop on to their calls. They do exactly like this. They teach you obviously prior, and then they show you exactly how to do it.
You guys, I know a lot of you guys after this call, you're going to be so excited. You're going to go and how do I get pocket option, right? Not knowing what it is. And just know that this is a skill, right? These master educators have mastered this skill. They wouldn't be here if they didn't have 85% accuracy. So the good thing is that if you're consistent, you're going to do well. What we don't want you guys to do is go in with your rent money, go in with, you know, someone's borrowed money because you're going to guarantee to give it back. Because when you act in that state of urgency, things don't tend to go right because you don't know the market, right? And I'm talking with experience, you guys, okay? Because that was me when I came into the space. I did profit a lot of money, but I got really greedy. And I never once went to the back office to actually look at those 5-minute videos that, you know, that you have to look at before you trade. And why do I say that? Because our master educators will tell you a few key things like revenge trading. What does that look like? Why not to do it? How much money you should be trading with, right? People come into this space and put $2.50 trades, right? Because they only put $50 into their account. You don't want to go and risk it. We're not gamblers. We're not a casino. Okay. So good thing you could trade as little as $1, right? Compounding your money. Now we have another way for people that are like, hey, I don't have a whole lot of money right now. What do you recommend for me? At the end of the day, you're going to master this if you want to. And that's what I recommend for you, to actually go into your back office and learn how to trade. Go to those live sessions and understand that you're not going to learn this overnight. A lot of these educators, the master educators, took a few years to learn it, right? They went through their, what's it called? They went through their mistakes, right? And then we have some people that get so connected, they've learned from our master educators and they've mastered this within 3 to 6 months, they're profitable traders. That is a quick time to learn the skill set. So now they're 6-figure traders and they mastered it within less than a year. That's amazing, right? So what do we have for people that don't have any money to, you know, to be trading with, let's just say? We do have a compensation plan. So the way this works, we are actually learning, we're getting paid to learn this. And I know that sounds crazy, but we're getting paid to learn this. The way that it works is if you refer other people, you can get paid too. Now, I'm not talking about you having to go and, you know, like being a personal trainer where you have to every week come up with all these sales in order to get paid. No, just share it with people that you know that need money, right? If you don't know anybody, we have master builders in our team that focus on, hey, there's so many people on the internet, you guys, looking for a work from home opportunity. And this is definitely a work from home opportunity. Before we go into this comp plan, I'll let Daniel go over the different things that we have here.
So we have a few different academies that you can kind of look at. You have the foreign exchange market, the Forex, which is a little bit slower than what you saw. You have the high frequency trading, which is what you saw, the money in minutes, quote unquote. And then you have the digital currency, which is the cryptocurrency. You've heard of Bitcoin, you've heard of Dogecoin, you've heard of all those things. So it kind of gives you an idea of where those, what those coins are. And again, we have over 140 educators, and you're copying and pasting. You're hopping on those Zoom calls, you're learning, you're earning while you're learning. And then you have the live training sessions, and 24/7, 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week, you have nearly 1,000 hours every single month of live education and analysis, and in over 8 major languages. So you have no excuse to not get on those calls.
And just so you know, you guys, we are the best Forex platform out there. There's so many other platforms that are trying to mimic what we have here, but nobody can get close to the amount of educators, the amount of hours, the amount of languages, the amount of the strength of the community. And so IMNcrease and IM Academy did partner together. And because of that, they have even more things coming that we can't wait to share with you in just 1 second. So these are the different kind of packs, right? Now, I do want to share with you, we are all about the value. So don't look at these prices and think that you're going to have to pay out of pocket each month. You can if you choose to, but I will tell you that some people, if you're here for the trading, you're going to master it, you're going to learn it, people make more than this in a day. If you plug in, you're going to make more than this in a day. And I'm talking about people coming here with even learning disabilities. They're slower learners. Some people don't know how to read. Some people are, we go over this as a team. Some people don't know how to download an app, right? So that's not a problem. There's different learning levels for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Here we go into the elites. The elites is also what's a visionary. Now that elite pack is not $324 right now, it's $250. You also get travel in that pack, and we'll talk about that in 1 second. I just want you guys to know that if you're making $5,000 a month, $1,000 a month, even $500 a month, you have no issue with these membership fees, right? And that doesn't include the profit that you're making off of the trading. So you can see why it's a one-time investment if you plug in. This is the compensation plan, you guys, and it's ridiculous. It is the most lucrative out there. It's the best comp plan. Nothing else can top this comp plan. And so this comp plan, the way it works is if you refer 3 people into the company, you are now free, right? You have a free membership, a basic membership. It does not include the whole entire free visionary membership. So you get what's called IMNcrease rewards, right? Those accumulate each week. Let's say I brought Sally, right? I'm not just going to be like, here's Sally, here's my link, do with it what you want. No, I'm going to make sure what does Sally want to focus on? Is she super excited about this compensation plan, or is she really excited about learning how to trade? Because I need Sally to really tune in and make it a priority, right? If Sally works, she has a newborn baby, maybe she has twins, maybe she's a single parent. I need to make sure that Sally gets herself a calendar, right? And circles in that calendar every 15-minute gap in the day that she has, right? Because Sally might be really busy, right? We all know they're really busy. So she's going to circle all the openings that she has in her day, right? She's going to not watch Netflix show here. She's not going to go to the movies here. She's not going to stay up late looking at Instagram here, right? So now she can focus on learning how to trade so that Sally can get money from trading and become a profitable trader, right? With all those calls available, she can definitely squeeze in at least a call a day. So that's where she's going to be making her money. Or does Sally's so eager, she's excited, she knows people that need money. And because if you guys haven't got it yet, our product is money, right? We're not selling knives that cut through steak in 0.2 seconds. Those $200 knives that are so amazing, but you have to find a market that loves, right? You don't have to fall into the whole sales. Yes, you are into the sales and network marketing space, but you're now sharing it with people, right? Just like I shared it with Daniel. This is exciting. I was like, hey, Daniel, do you want to buy weight loss pills? No, some people love the product that they sell, you guys, and they're so successful at it because they love it, right? Here, you're not even going to realize that you're sharing it with people at all, right? It's like you like that Starbucks mocha, you go and you tell next time you go to Starbucks, oh, you should get a Starbucks mocha. You don't even realize that you're advertising for Starbucks. Starbucks is not paying you to say that. Same thing here. You're helping somebody make money. So Sally now goes, she wants to do the same thing. She might refer 3 people. That's all she needs. She could go and get 20 if she wants. And what's going to happen? She helps her team. Her first 3 people are the only 3 slots available, right? So if she finds a 4th, she has to place them underneath those 3. It helps those 3 people. So now you see why we help each other within the community. The beautiful thing is that every single person that Sally brings is going to benefit the person who brought Sally in, and the person above, and the person above. You don't have to go and find, here, let's see, you don't have to go and actually find 20 members, right? Or 26 members. You actually, to make the next rank, Sally will bring hers. Now you have 4 people joining your team, right? Now Brian, Luca, and Tony, right? They'll all, if they all bring in 3, that just multiplies. You're on to the next rank, on to the next rank. So now you know why people have made it to 100,000 a month in 90 days, right? People have all these challenges in this business. It's really cool to see. They have a 90-day run, a 30-day run, 120-day run, like, you know, so it's all about you sharing it with people, right? So we are very selective in the people that we bring in. We do not want anybody to sign up that doesn't have any goals. It does start with a plan, but you have to be willing to take the action, right? You cannot just sign up for this and say, I'm going to try it out. It's like getting hired and trying it out. Don't show up that first week and see what happens, right? Really, that's why we look for the $1 million mindset, you guys. Actually do it, right? You're going to be really successful. Do you have to bring people into the platform? No. You don't have to. Do you have to trade? No, you don't have to, right? Some people are just taking that learning easy peasy because they're getting $10, $20, $50,000 a month. They don't have to go and invest money and rush that trading. They don't have to do that, right? They're going to the live sessions. If they don't understand it, they just go to the next session. They come back again, they go to their back office, learn it. And then some people don't have an interest in trading right now, right? They're getting this weekly money. We are a regulated business. We do pay taxes here. So just know you're going to have a whole bunch of financial advice because a lot of people that come into the space are used to making this kind of money, right? So we do have calls available with people that are at these highest ranks. We have people that are at the $1 million a month in this company already, you guys. That's ridiculous. And so they have very empowering calls of how they did it. And you guys will have access to those calls as well. So, and they didn't do it by going door to door. They didn't do it by that. They shared it with 3 people. That's where it starts. Now, oftentimes we get, is this like a pyramid scheme? Right? And I just want to be very clear, your products, you're going to love it, right? The Forex, the foreign exchange, high frequency, binary, crypto, all of those things, you guys, are the government's involved, right? We're regulated by so many things here. There's many things we can do. We can do income claims. We can do all that kind of things. We do follow the rules when it comes into this space. So just understand that the government, big banks, they're the biggest traders. They're the biggest traders. And that's why these corporations, these banks, the government, they make money while they sleep, right? So you get to learn that too. And we have the top educators for you to be able to learn this skill. So I'm very excited about the comp plan. Screenshot it, make it your best friend. And I promise it will love you back. And it's all about every single person, all of you guys that sign up tonight, you guys will get assistance. Let us know. We want to welcome you. And we want you guys to hit these ranks. Some of you guys are like, I'm just going to learn how to trade. Watch. You're going to start sharing it with people because it's excitement, right? If you have excitement, this thing is going to love you, right?
So you got to think about it this way. You're showing somebody how to get a pot of gold. 2 separate ways to get a pot of gold: by learning a skill set that you can utilize for the rest of your life and passing that knowledge down to the next generation, or showing people how to do it and you bringing them on board because you're changing their lives and they have an opportunity to understand how valuable this is.
Right. And you guys, people that make a lot of money, they invest their money. So if we're not learning this skill, you can go make $100,000, see how quickly that goes, right?
Right.
Honestly, the value of the dollar is changing, right? The next few years is going to change. It's going to be less and less. So this is retirement for a lot of people. They're doubling their income each year, even more. So everybody wants to get into, you see crypto, you see Bitcoin machines now instead of ATM machines out on the streets. This is something that you want to get plugged in with. Okay, so again, all people that have a lot of money invest their money, right? So that's the only way that you keep doubling up. So what we have is the visionary pack. It's what we promote the most. We do have another one available. But why do we talk about the visionary, right? Because people oftentimes look at, I have to pay $250 to join. It's $250 to join, $250. That first month, we want to make sure that you are as successful as you can be, right? So we want to see your goals as soon as you come in here. What are you going to focus on the most? The trading, the building, right? And then we go from there. So the way this works, it includes everything that we talked about. It includes it all. It also includes travel. So what is travel? In middle of July, right? So in a few weeks, we will be incorporating travel into the team, meaning that you will get discounts for traveling. Not only that, but if you know anybody that's going to any other state or resort or, out of the country and they want to go to a nice place, you get to go to 5-star resorts for over 75% off. Right. So we actually are going to Cancun middle of July with the entire corporate here, right? The team and corporate, and we get to go for $500 and that's everything included, right? All you can eat, all you can drink, 5-star resort, the whole staying there, all of that. So that's actually the cost was $1,400 and we got to go for $500. So this is just extra stuff. We believe in making money, giving back to the community, right? Aligning with the charities and also being able to travel and have fun. And that's a big part of our success here, having fun. Anything that you do in life, you should be having fun, right? Society has engraved in us that we need to go to work, come home, have a little bit of time, rest, do it again. That's not what we're here to do. That's what you're programmed to do. So make that change. We're not telling you to retire your job, right? Daniel loves his job. He's never going to quit, even if he had to do it for free. But now he has this that's actually paying him what he actually deserves, right? And many of you guys, I do too, right? I want to be a fashion designer, but this is only going to help me do that next year, not 20 years from now, right? Because in anything that you do, anything massive, you've got to have funds, right? You've got to have investments. And so I'm forever grateful for this opportunity. I know you guys will too. Don't think of it as $250 a month. Let's get you paid. Let's get you a weekly paycheck and let's make sure that you're learning the skill and that you're going to the live sessions. So for a limited time, we do have what's called the FX pack, which is not going to include all of the trading. This is only for a limited time. Once we merge with IM Academy in about 3 weeks, it is not going to be available anymore. So you can upgrade and just join now for, it's a total of $150, including the ISBO fee. So you can join for that, but it will not include travel. Okay, so it will not include travel, and it also won't include HFX, which is the high frequency, and it also won't include the digital currency. So it would only include the Forex. Okay, so yes, we push visionary because we are $1 Million Mindsets. Now, visionary for the builders, right? Which is everybody here, because naturally you guys will all build, whether you know it or not. For the builders, you don't have to, but I like to say that because that's what we see. You do get to, you count as almost double the points, meaning that when we do this merge, you will count as 195 points, not 100 points, meaning that you can grow your business getting half of the amount of people that you need. So that is why we push the visionary too. We push it not only because you get all of the tools. Let's face it, if you're going onto a test, right? Do you want the calculator, a math test, obviously? Do you want the calculator that only has the basic tools, or do you want the calculator that has all the shortcuts and so you don't have to do any sketching on a paper, right? You want all of the tools. And so those are the 2 packs that we have available. The IMNcrease right now for $250, and then we have the regular Forex for $150. Okay. I see we have a question.
No statement. Yes,
Okay.
Curtis, that is correct. Have fun, earn while you learn. And always remember that it's the value, right? Different people think different ways. Normal person, if you look on the left side, you see what the normal person thinks about every single day. That's their focus, right? If you look at the entrepreneur side, you're looking at something to improve and be better than you were yesterday, to be better than you were last week, because your focus is the future. Nothing behind you is going to make you better, right? So you want to focus on the future, understand the value of what certain things are in life, because if you look on the right side, those are all of value for them to be able to be better than they were before. And that's what this amazing opportunity is, and multiple ways to be able to make money, and multiple ways for you to assist your community and your family and friends to be able to make money as well.
Definitely, you guys. So just plug in. Honestly, right here you see the books, courses, stocks, right? Business seminar. That's everything that we have, right? We send out PDFs of books that we should read, that we understand that our team should read. The courses are all in your back office, right? The business seminars is what we do, right? The live sessions, right? Whether it's a business one or a trading one, you're going to hear from top leaders in this industry within network marketing and also with trading. So trading, you guys, you want to be that retired person. You want to have that option within the building. You want to be able to be that best network marketer, right? So it is the second highest paid job, right? People are so afraid of network marketing because they don't want to talk to people. You hear that so much. I don't want to talk to other people. Just think about this. If you don't like talking to people, you're never going to, opportunities are not going to come your way, right? They're just not. And so you don't have to do that kind of talking. And it's usually because people don't like talking about what they have to share. Understand that this is going to be exciting for you. So I love this team. Many of our leaders here love this team. It's the best opportunity that we've been able to come across with, and we do have the best educators, the best builders in this industry. So we do want to see you guys succeed with us. The only thing that we cannot do is want it more than you do. So the person who invited you cannot want it more than you do, right? You've got to show us that you want it more than the person who brought you on here. And that is how you're going to succeed. With that said, you guys, we're here for questions. And we do have this call tomorrow. If you guys are ready, please make sure that you get that link from the person who referred you so that you guys can get started. Get tuned in with Telegram, because that's where we remind people of the calls and what's going on, and where you can ask questions 24/7. And then we will see you on Telegram, and we'll see you here tomorrow. So if you have guests, we will be posting an update on the call, because it might change from this link to another platform that we're kind of developing. So all exciting things here. We might have 2 opportunity calls a day as well. And then many leaders here have their own opportunity calls. So you need to be on that chat so that you can see all the information and resources that we have.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, guys. We appreciate your time. Again, get back to the person who invited you, and we'll see you guys on Telegram.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening.